What if the entire universe is not just full of life, but that everything, down to the tiniest particle, has some level of consciousness? The more something interacts with its environment, the more it needs to be aware. And what if this self-awareness is the key to the universe's existence? Let's dive into the incredible idea that the universe must continuously unfold its potential, escaping stagnation, and that this drive for growth might be linked to a cosmic form of awareness known as panpsychism. First, consider this. The more interactive something is, the more it has to be aware of its surroundings to function. A simple atom might interact just through basic forces, but a cell senses, responds, and even adapts. The argument goes that the more complex this interaction, the more conscious the entity becomes. This perspective is not new. Philosophers like Alfred North Whitehead suggested that all matter possesses some form of experience. Whitehead's process philosophy states that every bit of matter has a type of prehension, a basic proto-conscious awareness. From electrons responding to magnetic fields to a human experiencing emotions, consciousness might scale with interactivity. Now let's think about the universe as a whole. If its source is infinite, it must overcome the potential for stagnation. This is because if it were to remain static, it would collapse into nothingness. To escape this, the universe must unfold its infinite potential, continuously evolving, growing more complex and more aware. This constant push to increase interactivity and order is what some theorize underpins panpsychism. That the universe is not just a collection of inert matter, but is an interwoven network of entities, each contributing to a grand, evolving awareness. The basis for this awareness is feedback loops or memory. Just as you remember past experiences to inform future decisions, the universe has its own forms of interactive memory. Philosopher David Chalmers and physicist Roger Penrose have both hinted at consciousness being tied to the fundamental laws of the universe, possibly existing at the intersection of quantum mechanics and macro-scale systems. The more complex and interactive an entity, the more it forms loops of information, feedback mechanisms that could be seen as the roots of consciousness. In this view, a rock may have near-zero awareness, while your brain, full of neurons and synaptic interactivity, exhibits self-aware consciousness. Why does the universe need this? Because the source of the universe is boundless. It cannot be limited by chaos or stagnation. For this infinite source to express itself, it must settle into patterns, create memory, and sustain awareness. Panpsychism suggests that this awareness isn't just a feature of life, it's the architecture of reality itself. To avoid being nothing, the universe must be something, an interactive, self-aware system. It's not that consciousness emerges at some point, but rather that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe, a universe seeking to know itself layer by layer. If consciousness is indeed fundamental, it might explain why the universe is capable of organizing itself, why life evolves, and why we, as conscious beings, ponder our place within it. If this sparked your curiosity, subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of existence.